right, folks, it's time to talk antiques once again. And you know, I had old Bull Shelton just about ready to come up here today, but I couldn't figure out how I was going to get him up them steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him it's just too much bull for me to pull up that hill.
Well, there's 4 of us here. We could have probably lifted him.
Well, he was going to buy us all donuts.
Oh, well, that would
Yeah,
have
he
been
was
good.
going to buy donuts for the whole crew. Just allow him to come up here and. He's a good old fella. I think he'd make us a good, interesting show one day.
Yeah.
That's what we can be bribed for to be on the show with.
Donuts
with
gets
I told him, I said,
That gets me every time,
Donuts will do
donuts.
it. Yeah.
We want Jelly Field, though. We don't want them old cheap
Oh yeah,
ones.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm happy with any kind. As long as it's a donut and it's sugary and, fresh.
I
I'm
heard
in.
you, buddy.
I'll even take them stale, and put a little butter on them, throw them in the microwave.
Well, when you're an ex-police, you learn to like donuts pretty well, no matter
Yeah.
what shape.
There you go.
I'm joking.
I'm not an ex-police, but I like
I'm
donuts.
gonna tell you, I got all
I'm right
respect
there with
for our police departments.
I'm right there with them on the donuts. Yeah. So, well, we're still missing David. He'll be back with us about August.
Yeah.
Something
He
like
ain't gonna
that.
take off that long.
Yeah, he's
I'm gonna see if I can get a job with him.
got him a good vacation,
Yeah,
But
That's
he's having to work hard. He's running,
yeah.
That's a lot of work.
Well, that
all
leave me out 'cause I can't run. So, oh,
Yeah.
you meant running?
Well, he may be jogging. He may be jogging for mayor right now, but
Yeah.
he'll be
Power
running
walk.
pretty soon. Yeah, power walking.
Power walking for me.
Power walking for mayor. Yeah,
We can talk about
Sorry,
him.
Dave.
He's not here, can we?
yeah, we can talk about him, but he's probably listening
I
in.
bet Nancy's listening too.
Yeah,
Tracy be one I'd fear the most.
yeah, yeah,
There you go.
She hurt you.
yeah. When you're not looking, or when you are looking, she don't care.
No, she don't.
Yeah, but anyway, we're going to talk about the Planet of the Apes
Yes,
today.
the 50th anniversary of the original movie
Yeah, can you
this
believe
year.
that?
No, I can't at all believe it.
Because, I remember watching it, it makes me feel old.
It was before. It was just before I was born, but we're rapidly approaching when I was born and 50th
yeah.
anniversary.
I just wonder who came up with the Planet of the Apes. Were they smoking a little?
Well, no, I'll tell you what, it was adapted from a book called Monkey Planet.
Monkey Planet. Well, he must have been the one that was smoking first. Then.
Yeah, and the same guy that wrote a book called Bridge Over the River.
Qua.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
okay.
it. Same guy wrote Monkey
Well.
Planet. And they adapted it.
He had a
from
pretty
that.
good run there for a while. Then I
Yeah,
guess
he started out good.
Yeah, he done well. I think he wrote it in, I think 63.
Yeah, 63.
Now,
it
that's
says
the year
was
I
the
was
original.
born.
Original
Well,
book.
No,
I don't know
just
why. I
for a
never
small
was into
kid
the
when-
Planet of the Apes or any of that kind of stuff. I don't know why. I just never did.
I never saw it at the theaters. I saw it in reruns, on
Yeah.
television. Cause
Yeah,
Yeah.
they did have a series on television for a while, didn't it?
They did.
Lots of versions of it.
Yeah.
Cartoons and series and all kinds of things.
yeah, so we've got a good article about that. Do you want to?
Okay, let me jump to the point where we're. So everybody knows Charlton Heston played the lead in that movie, and we looked up because I was curious as to how old Charlton Heston was at that point, and what was it? Was he?
He was 45.
45 when in 1968 when he played the lead of Planet of the Apes. So he was older than I thought he was.
Yeah, he played
He
an
was-
astronaut.
He was a good actor and a good man, a good person, and I honestly believe that common sense left Hollywood when he left.
You think he did?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think common sense left Hollywood.
he was in a bunch of good movies. He
Yes,
was in
he was. Well, he was a great actor.
Ben-Hur, The Ten Commandments. It's right off the top of my head. Let me see here what we come up.
He was the head of not head of it, but he was NRA man too, big time.
Oh, was he?
Yes, sir.
He enlisted in the Air Force in 1944, and he served 2 years as a radio operator, and he was an aerial gunner aboard a bomber. He was stationed in the Alaskan Islands.
Huh.
And, I didn't know that about him,
No, I didn't either.
But a lot of those actors back then went off to serve
Yeah.
in the war.
All right, well, after the movie came out, I guess in from 1974 to 1977, there was the Planet of the Apes magazine, and the magazines featured original stories and adaptations of the film. The Overstreet comic book price guide issue shows that issue number 1 goes for $55 in near mint, and issue 26 sells for $75 due to low distribution, and the others range from 26 to 35. The comic book series ran for just the original comic book series ran for 11 issues from 1975 to 1976. And you can find those in good readable condition for just a few bucks each.
So that would be a good to collect,
Yeah,
you know.
and it says near mint go for 20 to 35. So those are still pretty accessible.
Those are in my price range. I
Yeah,
could
let's say
probably afford them.
those are much better than those original Batman and Superman kind of thing.
I like collecting comic books. That's another example of how comic books are really hot right now. They're making a good comeback, and people have still got comic books laying around everywhere.
Sure, yeah.
Probably boxes and boxes they just put back and forgot about.
Yeah.
It's a good time to start going through your comic books.
Yeah. So unlike today, where something like Planet of the Apes would spawn toys and other products way ahead of the movie's release, the film saw very little in the way of merchandising, at least initially. There was a album soundtrack of the film with photographs of cast members inside of it. That goes for $40 in near mint condition. Topps released a set of 44 bubblegum trading cards in '69, originally priced at 5 cents per package, and just recently a single opened package sold on eBay for more than $200. A complete set of the cards in very good condition goes for around $120, and expect to pay $160 to $220 for a set in excellent condition. Since mass merchandising of movies was still not a thing in 1970, Beneath the Planet of the Apes, the first sequel, saw very little product as well, with only a novelization, which was a $10 comic book. The novelization goes for $10 and a comic book adaptation goes for $25. The soundtrack album generally goes for about $30. Escape from the Planet of the Apes in 1971, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes 1972, and Battle for the Planet of the Apes 1973 also spawned little in the way of merchandise. But things began to change in '73 when the television debut of the original Planet of the Apes film drew a 60% share on CBS.
Now, that is good.
Yeah. Based on those high ratings, 20th Century Fox brought the movies back to the theaters in '73. Viewers in select venues could watch all 5 films marathon style. That would be a long time to sit in the theater.
That'd be a lot of binge watching.
Yeah. And let's see, around the same time, Fox began developing Planet of the Apes television series, which ran for 14 episodes in the fall of '74. Wow, I thought that ran longer than that. I watched that when I was a kid. I thought there was more than 14 episodes. They began licensing tons of merchandise based on the overall property. Within a year, there were more than 300 officially licensed Planet of the Apes products, including coloring books, games, toy guns, Halloween masks, puzzles, waste baskets, and much more. I could swear that I know I had some of the figures, but I could swear I had a one of those cheap plastic Halloween costumes probably when I was about 7 years old.
Was you one of the apes?
Yeah, that's what it would. It would have been destroyed probably halfway through Halloween night, so none of mine.
None of yours made it that long?
Now, were they on playing cards, kind of like baseball cards, as heroes to the...
They had the bubblegum cards.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we're going to tell you what some of that stuff's bringing here in a few minutes.
Yeah. Many of the items are highly sought after figures, especially boxed Mego figures and toys. Mint on-card dolls of Dr. Zarius Cornelius and other characters are worth more than $200 each. The Treehouse playset goes for $250, while the Catapult and Wagon alone is worth $120. The Battering Ram sells for $85, while the Forbidden Zone Trap fetches $345.
You know, I've never seen the Treehouse playset for that one.
Dr. Azarius' Throne goes for $120, while the Fortress playset commands $475. Fans of the television program clamor for the lunchbox and thermos, which I saw kids have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've saw some of the lunch boxes.
they go for around $200 in nice condition. The second set of Topps trading cards as well depicts scenes from the TV show. Just recently, a store counter display box of 35 unopened packs of the cards sold on eBay for approximately $550.
Wow.
So, let's see. There's a collector who says he's got a lot of stuff. Let's run. There is a. Well, let's just jump to eBay and see what we can get if you happen to be holding on to some Planet of the Apes stuff. Okay, so here is what is said to be. He doesn't have a certificate of authenticity, but he has what he thinks is overwhelming evidence that these are the pants that Charlton Heston wore in the 1968 Planet of the Apes movie, and he got $2,500 for them. So
I think I could come up with overwhelming evidence for
their
wore out
sake,
pair of
I hope he's
pants
What
right.
kind of evidence
for
could you have?
$2,500.
Well, he says there's pictures of them. It's specific design, way the pants are sewn, and how they're worn, and the story of how he got them and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it's it seems
Must
like
be pretty believable.
it must be pretty believable, but
Man,
Somebody believed it.
$2,500.
$2,500.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Here is from one of the newer movies, is Planet of the Apes movie prop. It's a complete Guerrilla Warrior armor with certificate of authenticity. And this went for $2,000 plus $350 shipping.
Now I would like to have that.
That'd be kind of cool, yeah.
Yeah, I'd take a picture of myself wearing it if I had it, and get me one of them little cheap Halloween
There you
masks you're talking about, so I'd look like an ape.
There you go, yeah, because I'd say there's a bunch of makeup that wouldn't come with the mask at this
No.
point,
No mask.
Now here's the rare Mego Planet of the Apes 1960. Well, this wouldn't be 67; it'd be 68 action figures. And actually, they said they didn't make any action figures until 70. So these people's listing might be just a little wrong.
Yeah, maybe a
But
little.
still, this is the original, the first run of them.
And I was thinking there were 5 of them altogether, but
They have 3 here, and they're on card. 7 people bid on it and went for $1,525 for those.
they were all over them.
Yeah, here is a 1968, the original movie, the film poster. It's got about a couple of folds in it, so it's not in perfect shape, but good shape.
It's nice,
Yeah,
you know.
and they were asking $1,500 and took a best offer, but that was more than $1,250. So they got a pretty good bit of money.
Well,
just for a
David said
movie
they
poster.
came with those folds in them anyway.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they came rolled up. Do they? Okay, all right. Here's a 1967, one of those Topps Planet of the Apes. Oh, this is a complete PSA graded set of the 1969, the 1969 set, but of the 68 movie. The entire set went for $1,250, so that it's a little more than the Antique Weekly said they were.
Yeah,
going
this
for.
stuff was
But of
bringing
course,
on-
that was graded. These are graded.
This
too.
stuff on here was bringing more money than they were saying in the article. That's what got me when I was looking at that earlier.
Here is a 1970s knockoff of the Mego Planet of the Apes 4 action figures. These went for $1,250.
Now get that, these are knockoffs,
Yeah,
and
but they
they're
were
telling
still
you they're
made in
knockoffs.
70. Yeah. Here's the Beneath the Planet of the Apes. This is the second movie. This is a complete gorilla costume worn on screen 49 people bid on that one, and it went for $1,125. So here's a 2001 original chimp mask.
Now,
Joanna Gray with a certificate of authenticity.
now this was made by Rick Baker, and that in itself
Yes.
would make it worth a lot to
Okay,
me.
sorry, I skipped that one, didn't I? So that went for $1,000 for the buy it now. Here is a Sideshow Collectibles Hot Toys Planet of the Apes Lawgiver statue, and so it's a statue, I guess, is made specifically for it. Came out of the United Kingdom, and they wanted well, it's in pounds. They wanted about $750, I think, and they ended up getting at least a little over $700. And
Even
here's
though
yeah,
pounds it'll be in between
Yeah.
those two.
and here's a Beneath the Planets of the Apes gorilla costume. Somebody found a stash of these. $710 for that one after 6 bids. Here is a 1970s Planet of the Apes, Dr. Zarius Helium. It said it's the factory blank for the masks.
That's what they would have used
Yeah,
to
so
mold
it's
them off of.
$700. I bet the people that made those didn't think back in the 70s that you could sell the blank.
So we had one of them, we could make our own mask.
There you go.
Just wonder how many total were made.
Yeah, probably quite a bit, I would bet. Here's a 1972 Planet of the Apes chimpanzee jumpsuit from Conquest of the Planet of the Apes with a certificate of authenticity. $650 was the buy it now. Here is a 2001 Topps Planet of the Apes movie of Estelle Warren, and this was in the 2001 remake. So here's an autographed card of hers. It's got a certificate. Oh, it's been graded as an 8. $550 was the buy it now.
Good looking card.
Here's a rare vintage 1975 Planet of the Apes Soldier unpunched mint card. 26 bids on that, went for $517.
Now that right there would be one to send off and get graded.
Yeah, absolutely. All right.
It's unpunched, the bubble's clear.
And with that, we'll take a commercial break and come back with some more Planet of the Apes.
When I was growing up in Coffee County, I saw firsthand the need for good paying jobs. When I was county mayor, working with other dedicated Coffee Countyans, we recruited $240.6 million in industry investment in Coffee County. 2,968 new good paying jobs to Coffee County. I'm David Pennington, candidate for Coffee County Mayor, and I ask you to join me and help make Coffee County an even better place to live and work.
Hello, I'm Pickin' Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
We would like to thank Dr. David Florence for supporting Let's Talk Antiques. See Dr. Florence at 804 Kalon Street in Manchester for all of your medical needs. Call 728-5522 for your appointment today. Most insurances accepted.
All right, we're back with Let's Talk Antiques, as Mr. Max just told us. And I'll tell you what, I hadn't heard from old Max lately. He must be on vacation somewhere.
That's what. You think it's warmed up enough for him to go out and do any more digging out for stuff?
That's what's wrong. He hasn't come out of hibernation.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
He's still hibernating,
I
yes,
think we
sir.
ought to call him up and
He wouldn't do any good. He wouldn't answer the phone. That's Max.
That caller ID, it's...
Caller ID. That's
you
gonna
every
get rid
time.
of us. All right, boys, we're going to get back to the apes.
Okay. We got here's a number one of the Beneath the Planet of the Apes comic book. This is graded a 9.6.
That's a good grade.
That's a really great grade. 30 bids on that one, went up to $515. Here's a new inbox 1/6 size Hot Toys Sideshow Planet of the Apes Gorilla Captain. That one went for $500 for a buy it now. Oh wow, here's nice. Beneath the Planet of the Apes Gorilla Guard Rifle Gun Original Movie Prop. 38 bids on that, went for $508.88. I wonder who got hold of all these
They
Beneath the
found
Planet
it.
of the Apes stuff. Somebody cleaned out a warehouse somewhere.
They found a bunch of stuff here. I was
Made
looking
some
in
money.
the description.
Oh, so
but-
that's a collectible store. That's the people behind all this stuff.
You don't really say.
Huh.
But you know, now there was a live auction event that they were fixing to hold. I think they've already held it.
Oh,
Some of that stuff.
here's a Go Ape movie poster, which is what they called it. That was the marathon of all the original movies, the 5 movies back to back.
Oh yeah,
The Go Ape 1974 original movie poster. Just says 20th Century Fox wants you to go ape, and it's got some dates on it, or it's got all 5 movies underneath it. So that was $495 was the buy it now on that. Man, that's some pretty good money for these
I'm telling you.
Planet of the Apes movie posters.
I didn't realize it was bringing this kind of money until I just looked it up.
Here's a Planet of the Apes one sheet in 1968 movie poster. This is an original. The buy it now on that was $480. Here's a Mego action figures. This is a whole set of Mego action figures, which has Batman, Robin, Action Jackson, Planet of the Apes, Star Trek. They ended up. Let's see. There's about 24 characters on there.
All loose.
Yeah, all loose. 26 bids on that. Went for $443.
That was probably pretty good. I'm gonna
That's
say
a
there's
pretty
some,
good movie.
there's
money
some
for
good
that, I think.
figures in there.
Yeah, it's got lots of accessories and clothes and stuff like that.
Some of the Star Treks might be pretty good.
This
It's the older ones.
Here's a pretty good one too. It's Planet of the Apes 1968 face appliance movie prop. So this is the
That's one of those things they glued on
the
your
latex
face.
that they would glue on your face to make you look like the monkey.
Yeah.
So from the original 1968 movie, 20 bids on that went for $455.
Now, where else you gonna get one of them?
I was going to say it might be kinfolks in Memphis.
I wonder how you preserve that. So 50 years, because that's 50-year-old latex.
And
thing.
still looks
Yeah,
like it's ready to glue on.
Looks great. Yeah.
Looks like they've got it on a mannequin head, a little styrofoam mannequin
Right.
head. I can barely see an outline in the back of it.
Here's a 1974 Dawn Post Planet of the Apes Dr. Zira Cornelius monster mask. That was obviously, it says pre-owned, but I mean it was 1974, so I get, yeah.
Now, she was the one that took a liking to the Taylor character.
Oh, Dr. Zira,
That
that was
Charlton
the
Heston
lady. You're
played.
right. Yes, so that was $400 for that 1974 mask.
And it looks good.
Here is a from the 2001 Planet of the Apes movie. This is the Rick Baker young chimp mask with certificate of authenticity. 32 bids on that and went up to $400 for that.
That was probably good for that.
Yeah.
You know, anything Rick Baker, if it's made by Rick Baker, you know,
Yeah.
he's the man
Oh, here we go. Here's
in special
the
effects.
Monkey Planet. This is the first edition UK printing of the book that the Planet of the Apes was based on. The buy it now on that was $399.99. We can call that $400.
I'd call that $400 every time.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Here's the Mego Planet of the Apes original Urco, General Urco. This is mint. It's on unpunched card, first issue. It's got a little sticker from, looks like Kresge's or Revco on the side of it.
That hurts it a little bit.
Oh, really?
Stick it up,
You know, it seems like that'd just show a little bit about how
it knocks
where
off
it
a little
came
on the
from.
grade.
Yeah.
I always tried to take them off, you know, but if it looked like it was going to tear my card, I wouldn't.
Right.
Sometimes they would put a sticker over a sticker over a sticker where they kept marking them down.
Yeah.
Now, the ones on top are easy to peel off, but when you get to that bottom,
Oh, okay.
you're better off just to leave it
Okay.
a lot of times. But you see on that card, there's 5 figures. That's why I
Yeah.
thought there
Oh,
were
yeah,
5
you're
to
right,
the
yeah.
set.
And well, this is yellow back too, where the rest of them didn't seem like they had a yellow on them.
Different
did they?
company.
I don't know. All right, well, let's
There's
say
another appliance.
they got their opening bid, which was $388.88. Here, yeah, another 1968 face appliance, the latex monkey thing. This doesn't have as many pieces. This is just the forehead, eyebrows, and the nose and mouth.
It
The
looks
other
like
ones
it's
had
missing a
cheekbones.
piece on the left side.
Yeah, let's say the other one that we had cheekbones and things on it too. So,
That looks like there's a piece here that's missing on this
Yeah.
side, looks like.
but still, there were 19 bids and $402.
Yeah, well,
Well, it's,
where else you going to get
it's surprising to
appliances?
see this much stuff moving right now. On it.
Yeah, and bringing good money.
Yeah. Let's see. This is a 1970s. Here you go. Maskatron robot. 4 faces. Planet of the Apes. 3 masks. So this is like a. I'm gonna pull this up and see if we can.
You could change the mass on it.
Okay, we got. What do you
take a
describe this?
There
1970s
you go.
Maskatron robot, 4 faces from the Planet of the Apes. Cornelius 3 masks. This is a very rare figure from Europe. I purchased recently from the original owner. It is a darker figure version, measuring 12 inches tall. Has bendable knees, feet, shoulders, and neck. Comes with the Planet of the Apes, an outfit for the
Planet of the Apes.
Planet of the Apes figure, which was sold separately and very rare. Hooded jacket with 1 snap missing, pants and boots. 1 bearded figure mask may be missing, so I included a Steve Austin just for fun. All masks are intact and unchipped or cracked. The plastic on these broke easily. One of the top few rare 12-inch figures ever. Very rarely offered for sale. So let's see. So this is one I've never.
I would say it's very rare too. I've never seen one.
So it is a. Let's say it's a 12-inch figure that you can put different faces on. Pretty cool. All right. Well, with that, I guess we're halfway through, and we'll
Time
take
to
us a
go
break
in.
and come back and see what we can do next.
You're listening to Let's Talk Antiques. A reminder that we are moving an hour earlier beginning April 4th. Join us live on Thunder Radio from 9 to 10 beginning April 4th.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in and get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
When I was growing up in Coffee County, I saw firsthand the need for good paying jobs. When I was county mayor, working with other dedicated Coffee Countyans, we recruited $240.6 million in industry investment in Coffee County. 2,968 new good-paying jobs to Coffee County. I'm David Pennington, candidate for Coffee County Mayor, and I ask you to join me and help make Coffee County an even better place to live and work.
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
We would like to thank Dr. David Florence for supporting Let's Talk Antiques. See Dr. Florence at 804 Kalon Street in Manchester for all of your medical needs. Call 728-5522 for your appointment today. Most insurances accepted.
Hey everybody, we're back with Talking Antiques, and the number here is 728-1320.
All right, folks, we're back with Let's Talk Antique, and now we're going to change gears a little bit and going to talk about a young man that they called Cassius Clay.
There you go. So
Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr.
Oh, okay.
But everybody started calling him Cassius Clay, and they ended up calling him something else, didn't they, Philip?
Yeah, they got around to it.
Yeah.
So we'll start.
The Muhammad name?
Muhammad.
Okay, so a young boy complained to Louisville police officers in the 50s that someone had stolen his $60 red Schwinn bicycle from outside the Louisville Service Club on South 4th Street. The boy said he was going to beat up the person that took the bike. A police officer who ran the Columbia Gym in the basement of the club told the 12-year-old kid he had better learn to box before he sought revenge. The kid, Cassius Marcellus Clay Jr., quickly showed promise as a boxer at Columbia Gym and began winning amateur bouts in Louisville. Clay was fast and smart, and under Martin's guidance, he was a perennial Golden Gloves champion from 1957 through 1960, before triumphantly ending his amateur career with a gold medal at the Rome Olympics. Cassius Clay, soon to become Muhammad Ali, would become a boxing living legend and a world-beloved activist. Ali, who died at the age of 74 in 2016, is widely regarded as one of the most significant and celebrated sports figures of the 20th century. So they have an auction coming up with the Morphe is the company behind them. So.
They got a pair of his gloves, his first pair of gloves.
They say there's a picture on the article that says it's a really old boxing glove. It says glove used by Cassius Clay when he first came to Columbia Gym.
In Louisville.
It says they believe this is his first glove, and the auction is on March 29th at Sports Memorabilia Sale. And it's estimated to sell at between $10,000 and $20,000. And I tell you that I believe Muhammad Ali's first boxing glove is going to sell for more than $10,000 or $20,000.
I think it's going to beat the estimate.
We'll need to
we'll come back to that.
We'll follow up this story and see.
But I went $60. I was thinking in the 50s, $60 was a lot of money
That
for a
was
bicycle.
a really nice bike, I'd say. I could see him being pretty upset that somebody had stolen.
I wonder if he said, "I'm the greatest. I'm going to get you."
No, I'd say that was a marketing ploy later on.
Yeah, I just hear him saying it though. You know how he talked. He loved to talk.
That's right. He loved to talk. But Archie Moore was my man.
Oh, really? Let's see. I'm trying to find where we get in on the auction.
The there's a date for the auction.
So during his years of scouring the world for Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali memorabilia, the guys who's behind the auction, trowel, he has always purchased from private collectors, auctions, and from the Boxing Hall of Fame. He has a pair of post-brand Cassius Clay amateur training gloves from the 1950s that were discovered in the attic of Clay's first trainer, Martin's home. Those are for sale and expected to sell for $3,000 to $5,000. After the Olympics, I think all the stuff he had up until that time just lost value to him, Trout said. He didn't care about any of these old gloves, trophies, or mementos. He just gave a lot of it away or let people take stuff. I know that one piece, the gold nugget given to Ali, came from Bundy Brown. Bundy Brown was Ali's corner man during the October 30th, 1974 Rumble in the Jungle in Zaire, where Muhammad Ali knocked out George Foreman to become the heavyweight champion of the world for the second time.
That's who I meant to say. Like George Morgan.
George Foreman.
Foreman.
Yeah.
I like the George Foreman grills.
Oh, listen, he's a good, decent man, too.
There you go. True. The gold nugget, which will be sold at Morphy's on March 29th, was given to Muhammad Ali during his time in Zaire, possibly by President Mobutu himself. Certainly an extravagant gift at the time. The nugget is naturally in the shape of Africa, with Zaire painted in green. There's a small diamond inset indicating the city of Kenesha. The nugget weighs 30 grams and has been assayed at 86.4%, or between 20 and 21 carats. It appears the box is original with a brass plate that reads, "Presented to Muhammad Ali, sportsman." The nugget has been pre-sale estimate of $12,000 to $25,000. I think their prices are low on all this. We'll
find out, won't we?
The earliest known boxing trucks worn by Clay are going to be up for sale. It is estimated to $20,000 to $40,000. They are marked CC and stamped Columbia Gym, and a vintage tag reads, "Very early pair of boxing trucks worn by Cassius Clay, Columbia Gym, circa 1954. On the reverse of the tag is stamped, "From the desk of Joe Martin, Columbia Gym, Louisville, Kentucky." Also for sale is a jump rope with white athletic taped handle, stamped Columbia Gym in blue, and Clay is written in red at the top of each handle. In a 1983 letter, Joe Martin wrote, "I bought this jump rope for Cassius, and he learned to skip rope with it like no other."
Wow.
And he said that that's expected to go between $2,000 and $4,000 for that one.
Said he won his first heavyweight title against Sonny Liston in 1963. And you know how they like to brag, you know. And he said, after I beat him, I'm going to donate him to the zoo. And, you know, he said that he was just shouting at Liston the whole time, and his behavior was erratic, but he won the fight. And at that time, he became the youngest one to win the heavyweight title from a contender. Of course, now that record's been broke 2 or 3 times since then.
Well,
he was 22.
That's pretty good.
And then Mike Tyson broke both the records in '86 when he beat Trevor Berbick at age 20.
All right. Well, I've got some Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay stuff on eBay here. Now, the first two are a little suspect, but they are completed, sold auctions. So here's Ali versus Sonny List. Here's the poster for the event, 71 by 50 centimeters, and it sold for $4.53. But it had $207,000 shipping. So
yeah,
I don't know if somebody actually gave them the credit card for the $207,000.
I think I believe I would tell them I'd just come get it.
But there are two of them, so I don't know. And the guy's got a positive rating. People didn't rate him as cheating them on shipping or anything.
Yeah,
so maybe
read
that's
the
what
description on that
I
one.
don't know.
I've got his personal diary for 1968. It's got over 1,800 words. It was part of a live auction event. They brought $9,000 with one bid.
That's pretty cool. I've got Mr. Brainwash, Muhammad Ali legend. It's an art print poster, Louisville Banksy. It's a rare poster. That was $4,500 was the buy it now on it. And there's a Ali Frazier 2 black and white print. It was part of a live auction event, and it's I believe that's Joe Frazier making a swing and a miss.
Yeah, I believe that too would have meant it was their second fight.
Yeah,
don't
the
it?
rematch. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's signed by both of them. $4,250.
And that was part of a live auction
Part of a
event
live
too,
auction
wasn't
on
it?
that.
5 bids.
Here is a Michael Jordan, Muhammad Ali, and Tiger Wood signed Legends of Sports with a is it a certificate of authenticity or grading? I'm not sure what that abbreviation means. But it's got the three of them, photos of the three of them all on one print and autographed underneath it. They were asking $5,000 and took a best offer. It's probably around $4,000 they got for it though. Here is Muhammad Ali over Liston painting. That went for $3,671. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was free shipping on that one. It wasn't no $280,000.
True. Here's Ali standing over Joe Frazier. Part of a live auction event. It's black and white. It's autographed. And there was 7 bids on it. Went for $3,250.
That'd be a nice one to have because that would just be the end of the fight.
Yeah, let's say that's having the original. Yeah. Let's see what we got here on it.
I have a Muhammad Ali 24x18 Shepard Farley Special Edition Rare signed, and this was a screen print. Brought $2,950 on a buy it now.
Here's a pretty good one. Here is a Muhammad Ali with the Beatles black and white print. This was from a live auction, and this is where the Beatles are holding their fists and Ali's acting like, no, don't hit me.
He'd probably whoop them all.
Before they even saw it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 bids on that went for $2,750. Man. Let's see what we got.
I got a signed 30x40 photo versus Sonny Liston. Now, this one's got a PSA DNA for it, and they've got the number there so you could look it up. Brought, might as well say $2,800. $2,800.
Okay, let me take us to commercial break with this one here. Boxing Champions. So this is a glove signed by 22, with 22 signatures on it. Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Floyd Patterson, Larry Holmes, Jake LaMotta, Carmen Bisolio, Archie Moore, Angelo Dungy, Billy Backus, Joey Gardello, George Chuvalo, Aaron Pryor, Willie Prep, Kid Gavilan, Carlos Ortez, Tony DeMarco, Ruben Hurricane Carter, Bob Foster, Vito Anofermo, and Dick Dervanka. Authentication, and this was, I say, an incredible glove. Signed by all 22 of those guys. It sold for $2,500.
Somebody had to be in the business to get all those signatures.
No doubt. That's pretty cool. All right, well, that will get us a commercial break.
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
Hello, I'm Pickin' Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
When I was growing up in Coffee County, I saw firsthand the need for good paying jobs. When I was county mayor, working with other dedicated Coffee Countyans, we recruited $240.6 million in industry investment in Coffee County. 2,968 new good paying jobs to Coffee County. I'm David Pennington, candidate for Coffee County Mayor, and I ask you to join me and help make Coffee County an even better place to live and work.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
We would like to thank Dr. David Florence for supporting Let's Talk Antiques. See Dr. Florence at 804 Kalon Street in Manchester for all of your medical needs. Call 728-5522 for your appointment today. Most insurances accepted.
All right, folks, we're back, and we're going to do a little more boxing here.
Yeah, are you going to be Muhammad?
No, I'm going to be Foreman.
You gonna be
I'm
George?
a Muhammad man.
Okay. So we have one of the larger Muhammad Ali signed gloves. Now this one's obtained through one of his marketing agents. So evidently this is one of the gloves that he was paid to sign, and it brought $2,000.
Here's a really nice one. I like this one. Is Thomas Hopkiner. It's original black and white photo print of Muhammad Ali in Chicago walking down the street. It's signed by Muhammad Ali. It's in 1966, and it went for $1,932. That's a pretty cool picture.
You remember
of
the
him.
Leon Spinks that beat him?
I remember Leon Spinks.
I remember Leon
Well,
Spinks.
I met him.
I didn't know.
I was on a tour with a group, I can't remember who they were now, but it was in Baltimore, Maryland.
Mm-hmm.
And he had just become champion.
Leon Spinks had.
Yep.
Huh.
He had beaten Muhammad Ali.
They've got a nice. This is a display, and it's made up. It's in a case. It's a gray case. It's got the glove in the middle, and some nice pictures down each side of it. And the glove is signed. And I was telling Ray, I said, this would really look good on my wall at the house. Won't you buy that for me? He said, no, if it was George Foreman, I'd buy it for you. So it brought $1,814.
Here's a good one. Is right below that is the description is I have one of the most sought after Muhammad Ali rookie cards. This card is from the 1965 rookie card. I've seen this card listed for as much as $28,000. You will receive all 3 cards in this lot. One of the cards comes with the greatest autograph. I've had these cards for over 20 years, and now it's time to get rid of them. All 3 of these cards are in near mint condition. All my collections have been in my man cave display so people could enjoy when they visit. So it doesn't have any certificate of authenticity, but it's they're nice and in plastic cases, and you could
really
send
looks
them off.
young there too.
Yeah, well, 56 or
Yeah.
65, sorry.
65.
And so there was only one bid on it, but it was $1,800, which not too bad for 3 cards, you know. if you-
No, and those
been hanging
aren't
them
already
out.
hadn't been graded.
Yeah, I think if he should have sent those off for
I'd
grading
have them
unless he was in a
PSA
hurry for
DNA on
money.
them.
Yeah, absolutely.
be worth a lot more.
So there's a Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier original on-site 1975 Thrilla and Manila poster. 34 by 24 inches, 32 bids on that. And it went for $1,725.
Now,
That'd be cool.
I believe that was that the first fight he had after he got his license back?
Oh, I couldn't tell
Or
you.
one
that.
of 'em.
No.
Because I believe it was around that time he got a license to fight again.
Here's a nice one. Is a 1974 Joe Frazier versus Muhammad Ali, the second fight, cardboard boxing poster. There were 33 bids on that. Went for $1,713.
So at 74, that answers my question.
There you go. So yeah, that
A year or two
wouldn't have been
before.
there. Yeah.
Before that,
Let's see if we get something different here. Ali versus Frazier, hand-signed, framed Thrilla and Manila boxing gloves. Now, these aren't the original gloves, but they are signed. They were asking $3,072, and they got about $1,500 up for that.
now that's on a really nice display
Oh,
too.
it's a beautiful display, yeah.
Now stuff like that, I
Any,
really like. It looks good. I
Any
ain't
boxing fan would definitely love to have that.
I got a Muhammad Ali signed black and white photograph. It's another one with him standing over Sonny Liston.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this one's 52 by 42 inches. It's a big one. Brought $1,500, one bid.
Here's a Muhammad Ali signed boxing robe. 2 bids on that went for $1,500.
Oh, no, that's different.
Here's another one of the Muhammad Ali signed 20 by 24 photo with the Beatles, PSA DNA graded. And this is like all the Beatles laying on the ground, acting afraid, and him standing over top of them.
Like he just knocked them all out.
Yeah, like he just knocked them all
looks
out.
Good.
$2,000 was the best offer accepted on that one.
Now, here's a Muhammad Ali versus Query,
This is pretty cool.
1970,
I remember seeing
rare, original working press ticket.
Yeah, so that's like my press pass I get for Bonnaroo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually watched that fight.
Yeah,
Oh, you watched that fight
I
there?
watched that fight there.
$1,500 is to buy it now on that ticket. Man, I better make sure I don't lose my
You need to hang
my,
on to your
my
press
Bonnaroo
pass,
passes.
'cause
Yeah,
someday it might bring $1,500.
that's what I leave them hanging on my doors and door handles and stuff. I've got so many now. They keep doing it. So
You
know,
can start framing those up.
I should start actually putting them somewhere probably.
Yeah. Well, you know, that is something that just everybody don't have a press pass.
True, yeah. Let's see. We got a Muhammad Ali. This is a 1980 12th annual NAACP Image Award for boxing. This is an authentic one of the awards. They were asking $2,100 and took a best offer. That's about $1,300 still. That's not a bad.
At all.
Not a bad. Yeah.
I got a signed Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier framed 20 by 24 color photograph. $1,399. Good looking frame.
Let's see. I got a Helmets Journal panel number 6 with Cassius Clay in it. That's a PSA grade of 5. That brought $1,400 for that. Here's a Muhammad Ali handwritten letter with a picture of him on the side of it. That's really nicely framed deal. They were asking $2,200 and they got about $1,400 for it.
I wonder if his daughter's still boxing.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think she was supposed to be pretty good. It's
Yeah, she was good. She
at
sure was.
that point you only box once a year or so, or when the money's right.
Hey, you just surprised me. I never knew that.
Oh, he got a daughter that was a knockout with them Fields, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a good female boxer.
Here's
Well, she had a
another
good teacher, I'm sure.
Muhammad Ali signed glove in a gorgeous case, JSA graded, mint vintage signature. There was $1,350 for the buy it now. And here's another one. PSA graded, witnessed of the signing. They got $1,300 for that one. It's not in a pretty case. And here's Muhammad Ali's signed shorts, Everlast trunks, framed. Certificate of authenticity. Got $1,480. And with that, I guess we've run out of time.
We'll burn up another hour already.
Yep.
Already.